All this time since I last played, and that's what you have to say, eh? Poop? Poop indeed. Hello everyone, we're back. YouTube's gonna see this as just me, like, going right back into the game, not knowing it's been, like, 5 months since I last played. So, I've forgotten a lot. But I figure if I left it any longer, I would have forgotten everything. Thankfully, I had the foresight to leave things off with things basically completed for this chapter, so I wouldn't have a bunch of side quests to remember. Yeah, just to remember. I didn't even remember what chat box I used. I just picked one, because apparently I never made one for Pathfinder for some reason. I really should have, considering this is, 35 streams and going, but oh well. But yeah, for the quest, we had Elf Guy wants more of his sheets, of course. Finian, that happens later. Nameless Rune stuff is later. Spinner, give the Spinner of Nightmares diary to Hylor. I guess we didn't do that? Yeah, and then last chapter to complete the quest, Rofil afterwards. Oh, right, this one doesn't have the timer. I'm guessing what it was is that Hylor is just, like, hanging out somewhere else, and I just can't give it to him yet. Secret of Creation. Solve the 4 riddles. Don't care about that. That's happening later. So this is the only one, is that we had the ship we were going to sail on, because I don't think there was anything else to do, and if there was, I've forgotten it. Yeah, necessary to find a ship that will transport the commander to that. I think we already did that. Go through, audience, yada yada yada. Yeah. Remote island of Kali. It's where Baphomet's daughter is mining the Nihidrian crystals, raising a new army to invade Galarian. Cover such a impressive distance, find an airship capable of the expedition, and a more capable crew. And I'm pretty sure we have that crew in the person who was at the bar. Why does it seem like you have more things to say? You don't. Oh. This seems new. Oh, that's right. Because we just discovered last time that our powers were being sourced by the weird crystals and stuff that were not actually powered by gods or anything like that. It's just weird hell crystals. Which, if you'll remember, the holy guy was, like, really upset about. What an interesting discovery. He who was considered the chosen of gods, who was destined to liberate the World Wound, turned out to be a creation of the World Wound's architect. Rigel speaks matter-of-factly. I did have my doubts about the nature of your power, but the reality exceeded every expectation. Source is irrelevant, I am who I am, Arielu cannot control me. Anything's better than being chosen one for some dreary crusader goddess. Yeah, power's irrelevant. I'm in control of it. I suppose you are right. If Arielu Vorlesh or Nocticula had direct access to your consciousness, or any other ways to blackmail you, they would have acted by now. On the one hand, I'm astonished that they decided to grant such colossal power to an entity outside their control. And on the other hand, that is peak demon behavior. One way or another, consider yourself warned that I will have to report our discovery to my superiors in the Hell Knight hierarchy. I now am ready to answer your questions. Sounds good to me. Kind of what I would expect. Isn't there a button? Oh god, there's definitely a button to find out where things are on the ground, and I don't know what that is. Like a highlight button. Controls. Highlight objects. Tab. Tab, that's the one. Nenio, do you have something stupid to say? No. Nothing down here. guess I should talk to the others, because Regil had something to say. Do any of the others? Oldriff? Nothing. Graybor? Nope.
Of course.
Sela? Nope.
Alright then.
Ember? Oh, there is something. You glimpse a vague shadow behind the girl's back. You look closer, but it disappears, as if it was never there. What? Hey, I just saw a shadow behind you. Yes, I saw them too. They come and go, but don't do anything bad. I don't think they're scary. Alright. You talked to Articula. What can you say about her now? He was laughing so loudly. But you know, I think it was just so she didn't cry. He has so many servants, but not a single friend. So many lovers, but no one to love. So much power, and she uses it all to hurt herself. I hope she can change her life. It'll be sad if she has to live like that forever. Fair enough.
Sure.
The siege? Nothing. Darren? Ah, you finally remembered my existence. Talk about the past, spending some time alone, Forever? Not a very chatty bunch. Zorgs? I don't even remember who you are. Oh, I have to go.
Good thinking.
Well, enough of that nonsense. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Game quit freaking out. Oh, right, it wasn't this way. No one's got anything to say. Please go away, leave me alone. Why is Ayer freaking out? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid party. I do remember it being funny how Trevor just completely decimates anyone. I don't think there was anyone else I cared about bringing in. Why are there 3 things? Walking on corpses, walking a corpse... Oh. It's just a bunch of places I can get that, I guess. Well, I was going to do the tavern, I'm pretty sure. Hire someone to sail us out of here. Yes, we definitely fill out this tavern, don't we? God, Ivu is huge. Is it you? Sorceress. You and your ship, yes. Wait, yeah, can you take me to the place? Quite capable of reaching the destination, no matter how long or dangerous the route might be. Starcatcher III never wavers in the face of a challenge. I sincerely hope you've chosen the best companions to go with you, because you won't be able to carry more than 6 people. Also, you should take care of your gear. On a long expedition, you can only count on the things that you brought with you. For 100,000 gold, I can take you there. You can do that. I think we're probably alright with our crew. The only downside of Trevor is that he kicks ass, but he's not... I don't think he talks that much. Doesn't have as much chatter, but it's probably fine. We're heading out. The ship waits at the mooring pillars, but you don't need to bother yourself by visiting that nasty and unpleasant place. After you're done with all your current business in Alushra and are ready to head off, just use this portal. It'll drop you off right on the deck of Starcatcher III. Oh, how helpful. Lovely. I think we did a long rest. I should probably check that, though, before we go. What would be the quickest way? Probably spellbook, right? So many of our characters can't do anything with spells. And I think yours is just like a buff. Yeah, animal growth, blessings. They're pretty much just a buffer. Good enough. You stand in front of the portal that'll lead you to the airship deck. This vessel will take you to Colifir, where you'll have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter, Hepzibah. Let's do it. You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There'll be no turning back, and you'll only be able to rely on yourself and your companions. Before departing on this deadly and dangerous mission, you would be wise to check your equipment meticulously and complete all unfinished business, because the opportunity to come back here may never appear again. But we did all the quests, so step in. I would say take me out of hell, but we're still technically in hell. We're just going to a different part of hell for now. Day 10, month, Abadius. Year, 4716. The route marked on the map connects Alanthea and Colifir with a black line. It's straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepzibah, Baphomet's daughter, at all cost. Starcatcher III easily catches the air currents and glides forward. Discipline, instilled by the grim sorceress called Milara, reigns over the ship. Silent and diligent sailors sweep over the tiniest signs of mess on decks with the eagerness of zealous inquisitors. A day has passed. The voyage is just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upwards, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily towards the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. Oh, I have an Azeta path. Greet the harpies with a song of his own, a true hymn of freedom and praise for the tempestuous winds. Oh, that's funny. Distract them by throwing some sailors overboard. Intimidate, chase them off with weapons fire and battle cries. I gotta do Azeta, that's too funny. The harpies react with yearning and awe at the commander's magnificent vocal harmony. Their malicious magic dissipates, but the winged man-eating predators follow the ship for a while, admiring the commander's voice and singing paeans in his honor. Love it. I sung that problem away. 3 days have passed. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air like a noxious miasma. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord-sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Captain Milara frowns as she observes the discontented mood reigning on the deck. She retires to her cabin, and just a quarter of an hour later, the situation changes drastically. Chose her and her ship to travel to the island. The choice of the captain and ship may have profound effects on the course of the journey. A strange, eerie apathy falls over the ship's crew. The sailors look at each other with blank eyes, unable to comprehend why they were ready to lunge for each other's throats just a few minutes ago. The uncanny apathy fades away right after Mara disappears from the horizon, and only then does Milara return from the deck, looking wan and exhausted. I'm going to say her name differently every time. I swear I'm not going to get that right. Another 2 days. Oh, I'm glad that captain just solved that for us. That's pretty sweet. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages towards the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. Jesus. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours? Days? Maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and chaos of crashing salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shapes of the island, called air, below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. What dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? Yeah, we'll land. That sounds fun. See what's on the island. Fleeing from the storm that shreds the skies like a hawk ripping into a partridge, the ship descends into the dense undergrowth of Alir. Will this decision lead to salvation or damnation? Only time will tell. Hey, Tupin. Welcome. Another 2 days. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the densely forested Alir. But one should not forget that in the abyss, alive means dangerous. After a night, a day, and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Alir. The sky is clear and the mast no longer shudders from the wind's onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report with unpleasant surprise that the hull of the ship is tightly ensnared by vines and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. A quick head count reveals that several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably they fell prey to the near-sentient predatory plants that have made Alir notorious. The commander spurs them on, ordering to draw their axes, orders the crew to light bonfires around the ship to drive off the plants, try to think of a way to scare off the predatory plants. Auto-win, very risky. Auto-win. Alright, so what's more in line here? I think the nature lore is a bit more fitting. The commander orders the crew to weaponize the ship's barrels of tar. The alchemical substance is sticky and viscous, brewed to protect the ship's hull from the moist, corrosive winds spraying up from Ishair. Using it for a different purpose, the crews pour the thick liquid overboard in generous amounts, covering the twisting vines in an oily film. The vines twitch as if scalded with boiling water and hastily creep back to the jungle. The sailors break the ship free of the remnants of the roots that tangle it, and do their best to get away from the island as quickly as possible. Another 4 days. The outbreak of an epidemic in the close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the airstreams. Unsurprisingly, the crew is horrified when they notice the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by a merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane cures seem to help. Ooh, I got a couple options blocked off. I don't have Angel or Lich. I imagine the Lich would just be like, bring him back to life, it's fine. Move forward no matter what. Order the crew to throw the sick overboard. Throw a wild drinking party to boost morale. Establish a field hospital on board. I feel like that's the smartest option here. Do a field hospital, even though it's a bit risky. Diplomacy has a much better chance of working. I would auto-win the Intimidate. But I feel like the field hospital is like it's the smartest choice of just like deal with that. Because you don't want to just boost morale and ignore the disease. And you could throw them overboard. That would also work. Tough calls. Plus 31 and a 39 DC. I think that's like roughly a 50... It's close to a 50-50 chance of success. You know what? Cherry's not dealing with that. We're throwing the sick overboard. Bye. The disease has sapped the unfortunate crew members of their last drops of strength. They cannot even spread their wings to stall their meeting with the cruel ocean. The wind carries the echoes of their screams and splashes as their bodies hit the water. The crew obeyed the harsh order, but dark desperation is writ on their faces. 3 days later. Every aeronaut dreams of distant voyages, gazing upon wonders and collecting a bounty after arriving at their destined port. But no one ever dreams of fighting harpies, monstrous storms, carnivorous plants, or invisible but deadly diseases. The crew is tired, rancorous, and craving an opportunity to unleash their anger. Brandishing their cleavers, they surround the commander. Not all of them, of course, but enough to pose a genuine threat. Trickster path option. The commander demands the captain calms down the crew. Draw a weapon. Describe what kind of retribution the mutineers will face. Calm them with words. Attack the leader. Surrender to the hands of the angry sailors. Well, that one's off the table. That's an auto-win. Also an auto-win. I do think the captain should be the one calming them down, but let's show a little diplomacy after the evil option we picked. Calm them down. Succumbing to the commander's charms, the sailors lower their blades as their anger fades away. Their dazed eyes reveal their confusion. What drew them into that bloody affair in the first place? 5 days later. Wow. Colofir is in sight. However, this is not the end of the expedition, not for the commander. After all, journeys end in a safe port where the fortunate survivors may heal their wounds, quench their thirst, and drink away their loot. Colofir promises nothing of the sort. It is all grim rocks, gloomy caves, and the horrible creatures lurking within. One such creature notices the ship and takes flight. The beast is an umbral dragon, its scarlet eyes sparkling rapaciously, its jaws opening hungrily, and the airship seems a convenient snack for the monster. Commander is not a demon. Use magic device to take the helm and try to slip away from the attacking monster, using a feinting maneuver. Reception to land as soon as possible, or order to prepare for a fight. Well, that's not good. That one's not going to work. My perception is amazing, though, so needle eyes, let's go down. In the darkness, among sharp rocks that pose a mortal threat to any landing ship, the commander notices a crevice with a relatively flat surface. In an impressive feat of courage and skill, he lands the ship right inside the crevice. The scaled monster's prodigious size proves a disadvantage in this pursuit. It cannot squeeze its body inside after the vessel. Screeching in disappointment, it wheels around and departs in search for easier prey. The airship finally makes contact with the stony ground on the island. With obvious relief, the sailors hasten to tie the ship to some stone stalagmites, so that the vicious wind doesn't hurl it back into the air. The night grows silent again, deadly silent, and it's unlikely that no one in Colofir has noticed the arrival of the commander and his crew. The expedition is over, but the tribulations that fate has in store for the commander are far from over. Somewhere among these rocks is Baphomet's daughter, and she is gathering an army that will soon try to conquer Golarion. Easily done. Strike back. Through history, generals have always known that no matter how perfect one's defense, it's impossible to win a war through defense alone. The Crusaders have withstood many blows from the demonic hordes, becoming a living shield for Golarion. But now it's time for a counterattack. In the depths of the island, called Colofir, Hepzibah, daughter of Baphomet himself, is creating a new army of mythic demons, and the commander must stop her before it's too late. The lair is hidden somewhere in the depths of Colofir. There are many slaves toiling in the mines, supervised by vigilant guards. Surely they will not allow the commander to reach Hepzibah without a fight. However, there is no other choice but to go deeper into the caves, to the very place where Hepzibah endows her soldiers with mythic powers. Howdy, sailor. Sorry, I don't have time to chat. We're leaving in a few minutes. Sailor. Sailor. There's our captain. We arrived. As promised, Arkecha III has carried you safely to your destination. I pronounce this expedition complete, relieve you of your position as captain, and wish you good luck on your mission. I want my money back. What are you going to do now? I gave the crew a few minutes to stretch their legs before we depart from Koloff here. The local atmosphere doesn't strike me as particularly hospitable, and that scaly monster that almost ate us may not be the only one around. I don't need help with the mission. I think it's fine. Thanks for the service. Fair winds to you. I'm sincerely happy that my cruel fate hasn't claimed your life as it has with so many others. You must be special. Brave hero, come to my aid, I beg you. Says a random demon. I don't believe them though. Oh man, it's been so long we lost several buffs. We're gonna wanna do, I don't remember. Normal buff. Oh god. Got that just in time. Vrolakai. Bow Eliminator, Grown Nabazu. Have I seen a Vrolakai before? I don't know if I have. Gotta keep a outsider. 19. Yep. What's your AC? 35. Pretty spooky. That's a metric ton of attacks. Old monster mass. A lot of spooky things. Who's going? It's me. I should summon some things. Let's do, Deva, Astral Deva, Manevic Deva. I don't remember which one is the bigger one. Oh, and I'm not on my dog. Guarantee you. Right, I think you kind of hit hard, if I remember, something like that. Can I get on dog? No, not allowed. Fine, fine. Oh, that's right. You're cool because you have, like, an aura of something. I don't remember what. And I can never check it on these guys either. Which is very annoying. Does it show up here? Protective aura. +4 to AC and saves within 20 feet of the angel. Awesome.
Retreat is not an option.
Darren. I'm gonna slap a blade barrier. For fun.
I will resist!
Good hits. Yep, that guy's just dealt with. Outsiders, don't let them through. I'll report. Oh. Crap.
I'm prepared.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Wait, where? Can I, like, mount the dog, please?
Hey.
There we go. Mount up.
I trust you.
I'm sure it's fine. They know they know we're here. It's fine. For the glory of the mistress, don't fear death, for it's already with us. Got a lot of weird. Oh. Odak sailors. And some guy named Kestaglier. Interesting. Instrument of Freedom. I don't... Wait, how long does that last? Oh, God. A couple rounds, that's fine. Get boosted. Slowly they approach. Very slowly. Ow. Thing's very slightly freaking out. Don't know why. I always forget we have like 3 trillion different abilities. Trevor, why are you all the way in the back? That's not your marching order. I'm gonna have to fix their marching order again. Keeps getting messed up.
On it!
Can't like... What's going on? Yeah, head over there. Ah, but that's all you can do, I guess. Fine, 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 fine. Ivu. Delete. Well done. Excellent, excellent. Ooh, charge. Absolutely. Also do a swift smite chaos. No, then you'd have to move. Just charge.
Kneel before me.
Where are you going? Getting himself tripped, apparently. Just made a mad dash for Darren, you idiot. Now look at you. Wait, can Darren just, like, coup de grace? That'd be very funny. He might be able to 5 foot and... No actions right, because it's
Out
first
of
turn.
my sight!
It's fine. Eru, if you wouldn't mind.
Prepare yourself.
Also, hi, Porb.
Stay behind me.
Slap! Slap! Trip! Trip! Slap! It's a sailor! How are you missing so much? How are you getting your ass kicked so much? How strong are these guys? 37 AC? Good lords. Okay, fair enough. Tell you what, though.
Surrender or else.
It won't help.
Reap what you sow.
Maybe you can... Fight.
This one's mine!
Punch him in the dick!
I will see to your demise.
You made some attempts. It's fine.
Desna, guide my hand.
Yep, that'll do.
Of course.
Marching order, where is that? Formation, we need to fix this. Trevor is like way in the back. Oh, wait, no, I think that's fine actually, because I think it's that Trevor moves really fast, so he's in the back to be like a guard in case we get, in case they sneak up on us. Magic bullshit. Good lords. +4 to strength, dex, and con. That seems... Wow, this seems like a lot of really good shit we just got. Just out of nowhere. Natural armor +5? Ring of protection +5? Gloves of dueling? Better disarm attempts. Rapid training gives more bonus. Staff of the Extinguished Flame. The staff is covered in intricate carvings. You're not familiar with its symbolic imagery, and the carved images are not from any of Galarian's religions. However, the images depicted on the staff do look similar to the religious iconography used by Sarenrae's worshippers, and this enables you to discern their meaning. The carvings promise healing to those who suffer, but any power the staff may have possessed is long gone. That's a hell of a username. Hello! Also, I don't know what that command does. I'm very undertooled in terms of auto setups. Mithril plate, hello. I've forgotten like half of the gear we have on. Yeah, +4 strength, so that really was just like an insane thing we just found. Yeah, price is descending, thank you. Physical perfection, we also have that one. +6 con... Fort and AC against evil creatures and effects. Pretty rad. But this one, strength, dex, and con. That's like perfect for one of the animal companions, probably. Yeah, like Ivy would like it. What about dog? What do you got on? +6 and a massive aura. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Ivy then. The extra dex will be very nice. We'll go up to +5. Good lords. I don't know if anyone needed... I think it's just the +4 or +6 con is nice and the effect maybe. But I think everyone else's stuff is probably better. Yeah, bonus to dex and con. You only needed the dex. Slightly beneficial for you. Venerated champion. Oh, we just have 2 of those. Alright. Fair enough. Who are you? Yeah, and I want you to have strength, obviously. Natural armor +5. That can probably go on dog. Oh, wait, no, because we have the half of a pair. That's right, that's what we were rocking this. 2 creatures wearing this within 10 feet of each other each gets +2 circumstance to attack rolls and to AC, which is huge since we're always next to each other. So I guess Ivu takes it then. Natural armor +3. Yeah, that's a nice boost. Where's your AC anyways? Yeah, you're up to 38 now. Good lords. I mean, it'll either be perfect protection or it won't do anything. Depends entirely on who we're fighting. Deflection to AC. Does anyone need that? What are our rings? I need to remember. Protection +3? Well, I mean, that's an easy upgrade. What else do we got? I think those were basically the important things we picked up. Mithril full plate. Does anyone care about Mithril full plate? Maybe Trevor, actually. Mithril full plate +4. 1 more AC. Less armor check penalty. He doesn't have a lot of dex. But I do like giving less penalty. I think everyone else has special armor. Yeah, you do some crazy thing. You can't wear it, I'm pretty sure. Mithril full plate is heavy, so it would count as medium. Am I the only one who can do medium? I think so. But I have a bonus for flanking stuff on my armor, which I want to keep, so... Yeah, I'll just put that on you. +3 max dex. Get more stuff. Awesome. You're gonna get... the exact same amount of armor. How does that work out? What? Is it because you're getting buffed? It's probably because you're getting buffed by stuff. That's what I would guess. Doesn't look as cool as your old armor, but, I mean... it says it gives more armor and more dex. I'm gonna believe it. What's the other thing we got? Staff of the Extinguished. Yeah. Dueling, I don't think we care about that. Ring of Protection I equipped. I equipped that. Scimitars +4, don't care. Physical Perfection. +4 Charisma, I don't think we care about that. Good stuff. A lot of loot here. Yep, more boring stuff. A lot of money. I think. It's been a while. I'll go ahead and just use the regular... actually, just pick it normally. Fine.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Enlarged person. Bunch of crap.
Alright then.
Here and here. Turquoise pendant. That's just selling items. Selling stuff. Roots. Fox's cunning. Spear. Masterwork thing. A lot of good stuff. And that was from one room, too.
Sure.
What's the map of this area look like? Not that big.
I finished here. Is there more?
Nothing in there. That seems important. His tattered Eagle Watch banner must have been taken as a trophy. The holy paladin who carried it probably perished in the mines of Colifir long ago. But that gives us a nice, sanctified place we can rest.
I finished here. Is there more?
Money, money, money. Don't know why the game's stuttering a bit. Very weird. Mobility check. Down here. Another fight? Probably.
Good thinking.
Touch the treasure? Boy, I sure don't trust that. An illusion makes this pile of cobblestone look like a pile of treasure. Observe. An intricate illusion conceals this pile of glittering treasures.
Of course.
Or wait, did we just dispel the illusion walking in? I think we dismissed it then, based on what the description's telling me. Touch it then. Hello? Hi? You again? Hands off my treasure.
I will fight.
Again? What do you mean again? Who the hell are you? Melismera. I don't remember you. Why are you saying again like I know you? That's a lot of hit points. 68 AC. I mean, the touch AC is shit, so I guess we have to do that. My god. Gotta beat it with magic then, more or less. Shadow Breath? Oh, oh, it does unknown key. That, I don't like that. Good old glitchy games. Well, what do I have? I don't really... See, that's the problem, is my party doesn't have a ton of touch outside of Ember. I mean, I guess Instrument of Freedom counts. You can always do that. Jeez, that attack of opportunity
You're
hurt.
not getting through me.
Oh, he actually managed to hit him. Good stuff. Hold monster. That's a will save. DC 21. I'm pretty sure it's immune to that. Yeah. Especially with, what is that, 37? God. Resistance to spells and things. All allies. We already have that applied, though, I'm pretty sure. Hit them. Hit them very hard. Your moderate, dismiss spell. Breath weapon is... Not a lot of damage, even if it did hit. That should also be up. Gonna be a lot of misses happening here. Can't be helped. Ooh. I like that. You can just do a touch attack there. Also, Smite Chaos. It is Chaotic Evil, right? Yeah, it is. Do that, and... see if you can't rack it. Nice! 27 damage. Also, what is your to hit? I completely forget. Plus 34 to hit. That... outside of a crit is never going to hit, which is very unfortunate. Rapid shot. Penalty to range attack rolls. You might as well just keep deadly aim on because you're only hitting on a crit anyways. Spend a move action to grant favored enemy bonus to a single target. I mean... Wait, is this... No, this isn't a favorite enemy, so that wouldn't matter. Damn. I'll just keep trying, I guess. Oh, you actually hit twice. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they'll actually be able to pull it off somehow. What is the dragon's plus to hit? That's another terrifying thing. Plus 50, and you hit 7 times. So you are hitting everyone, no matter what. Good. Love that. Maybe we just do a protection. We'll do protection from chaos. Although that's bonus to deflection. We're already getting that from the angel thing, aren't we? Pretty sure. Yeah. Though there'd be no point in doing that. Saves against death effects. You're critical. And I don't know what that Shadow Breath does outside of... Yeah, I don't know what damage type that would be. What would I even put in a protection from? Eesh. Yes, yes. Well, at the very least, you can bless everyone. In case we didn't have it up. I don't remember. You also have a smite, but that's not going to help us. You might as well rage. If it's hitting no matter what.
In halves.
You need to back up, Ember, because you're going to be target number 1. What is your best touch? I think it was Fire Snake? No, that's a bunch of enemies. Is it actually Scorching Ray? No. No, it's Hellfire Ray. Yeah, because that does a bunch of damage. Okay. Hellfire. Go. Yep, that's consistent damage for us. Okay, it dealt damage. It didn't... Oh, it's negative energy damage. Oh, I hate that. Not great, but, I mean, we're alive. I'll take it. Do I want to... Yeah, just keep Instrument of Freedoming. No, because it's attacking us whenever I do that. I think we just rely on hopefully hitting it.
Leave it to me.
Breath Weapon, if anything, might be the more beneficial thing for it to do with the number of attacks it has. You tried. 8 attacks. Can we make them hit, though? That's what I want to know. Order of the God Claw. AC attack, damage rolls against chaotic. I think I'd rather you just hit it 8
Press
times.
the attack!
No crits.
I will resist.
No crits. Oh boy. Keep everyone topped up, though. And maybe, like, spread out a little bit. Hit? Maybe?
I will crush them.
My god. This is a lot of missed potential crits. Hellfire again. It's going down. Slowly. Woo! The damage. The damage. Okay, well, how about I do... Boogeymen suck, though. I could do a metric ton of Axiamites. I feel like that might be ideal, just because it gives it a target. But... No, let's go with the Deva again. What was the... Astral Diva. I don't... Let's do that one. What is that? Is that new? I don't think we've seen you yet. You look new. I don't recognize the Astral Deva. Don't even see it on the list either. Oh, there you are. You have a hammer. You have a shit ton of health. Wow. Level 15. Spell resistance versus evil. Electricity, fire. And a bunch of other stuff. No hits, though, unfortunately. Permanent Holy Aura is nice. You've got all our other things. All of my summon bonusing things. 34 AC isn't bad. So you're really just kind of a... You're just a melee beater. Okay. I guess that's fine. So many hits. So many misses.
Retreat is not an option.
Jesus. Go, spider. Take it out.
Prepare yourself.
Come on, some of these gotta be crits. You're killing me here. Let's heal up Reginald. Get you going.
Come at me, scum.
One hit. Save me, please. What? Concealment? Oh god, you're telling me this thing had concealment too? It has permanent blur. Of course it has permanent blur. My god. That's awkward. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. I'll take it. You're alive. I'm gonna 5 foot away from this thing, and we're gonna keep zapping it. Touch damage saved me. How much health? 2 health left? Come on. Literally just need 1 hit. Hey! The sounds of the battle with the dragon swept through the caves and must have alerted the demon camp. Man, we're doing kind of a shit job at not alerting the guards, huh? Getting some loot though. Ring of evasion. Ability to avoid damage as if they had evasion. Handy. Really like this. Clutch of corruption. What is this? A belt. +4 to strength. +8 to con. Holy. In addition, whenever the wearer of this belt confirms a crit with a natural weapon, enemy has to pass a will save or become vulnerable to negative energy and unholy damage. I mean, we don't... None of us do negative energy or unholy damage, so the second half of it is completely irrelevant, but I love the stats on it. Who's gonna wear that belt? Wait, what do I have? I only have +4 to strength on a belt. Really? Yeah, I'll take +8 to con. How much health does that give me? I got 171, 235. Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely. That is an insane boost to my con. I guess technically I could have given it to one of the other nerds. It's fine. We don't worry about that. Give me your damn loot. Woo! 87,000 gold. Hello. 2 diamonds is pretty good. Got some jades, a bunch of other crap. Crushing burden. Damn, that's expensive. Gnome hooked hammer. Hey, that's something that maybe Rachel can use. +5 vicious. No, I'll read that in the inventory. It's fine. Longsword. Breastplate of lesser sonic resistance. Sonic resistance 10. Not super relevant, but interesting. Protection, corrosive battle axe. It's just a +1. Scrolls, 100 diamond dust is nice. Tome of Understanding +2? What? This thick book contains tips for improving instinct and perception, but entwined within the words is a powerful magic effect. If anyone reads this book, she permanently gains a +2 inherent bonus to wisdom. When the book is read, the book disappears and the pages become a normal book. The magic disappears. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some extra wisdom. Don't mind if I do. I, in fact, really like wisdom, so that's perfect for me. Incredible. Permanent +2 inherent bonus to wisdom. Wow. 28 wisdom. I don't even remember all the things that helps. Perception, all my lore skills, my will saves, which is nice. And it helps with some Inquisitor stuff, which isn't super relevant since I'm not the kind of Inquisitor that cares about that. Alright, Reginald, what's your current thing? Honorable Judgment. 5 to 22 versus 8 to 25. It's more damage outright. Well, it is a +5 weapon. I think also once it hits +5, it counts... I forget what it is. It's like any plus makes it circumvent magic protection. +5... I think +5 circumvents adamantine resist. If I'm remembering right. Axiomatic... I don't remember what that is. Axiomatic. Extra bypasses corresponding damage reduction. 2d6 extra damage against chaotic creatures. So that's important to note. Cold Iron Good Align just happens automatically for any weapon. There's so much going on with this weapon. Flaming Burst. Functions as a flaming weapon. Oh wait, no, that's just your bonus. That happens because of your magic. So I think it's just the gnome hook part. Because your other ability, which I've forgotten...
You require my counsel. Wise.
Flaming Burst. Yeah, so I gave it Flaming Burst, and I think it was already axiomatic. It's kind of neat. What does the Flaming Burst do? Explodes with flame on a crit. Doesn't hurt the wielder. Deals extra fire damage. Fire damage is probably not the best idea when we're fighting a lot of demons. What does this one do? So, already has way higher damage. If you land 3 consecutive hits on the same enemy, they have to pass a fort save or become fatigued. Whenever the wielder lands 3 consecutive hits on a fatigued enemy, pass a fort save or become something. Or become exhausted. Interesting. Fatigue is -2 to strength and dex. Exhausted is negative. Move at half speed, -6 to strength and dex. Considering you hit 8 times in a turn, it's not impossible that goes off. The DC is 28. A lot of things will be immune to that. But, you know, anything that isn't will probably explode from you hitting it, but whatever. Crushing Burden. It's vicious, too. Creates a flash of disruptive energy that resonates between the opponent and the wielder. Deals an extra 2d6 points of damage to the opponent and 1d6 to the wielder. Oh. You have enough health that's probably fine? Maybe, actually. Hold on. How many is it? Whenever it strikes. So anytime it's successful, you're taking 1 to 6 damage. But I thought you had damage resist. Do you not have DR? You do. You have a flat 2. So that's less. Potentially 0 damage. I think it's worth trying out. Give it a try at least. Wait, Jesus, look at all this crap. Where did your other one go anyways? Okay, it's down there. If I compare that +36, +33, yeah. Higher to hit, and you're doing some extra fun time damage. And the other things that got added was the Flaming Burst again. Cold Iron Good Aligned. I think I'm going to swap that up then, and we'll make yours axiomatic instead. We don't lose out on that at least. Yeah, what do I care if I alert them? Let them be alerted. I'll kick their asses. So what was back here?
I'll death take you.
Oh! Hello. Rocks? Are you spooky rocks? Elder Earth Elemental. 27 AC, a bit of hit points. That's That's not bad at all. And you only hit twice? Ah, you guys are weak. I don't even need to be in turn-based mode for this. Just slap them.
You are nothing before me.
Oh, right. Ivu kind of needs
We'll make things
a
right.
ton of healing. I forgot about that part. Here's your supernatural healing. And you had regular heal. Well, that's the free stuff at least.
The waiting's never fun.
Your light wounds mass. I feel like I'd prefer something stronger. Although I guess since we're out of combat, you could use the smaller heals. I don't want to tap into the Scorching Rays, though. You're serious.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Oh, you have so much hit points. You have so many hit points. It's actually like a pain to heal you. Crap.
Rules are made to be broken.
Especially because the healing kind of like the low level heals are a little garbage. Couple cure moderates, we're all good. Where's the select all? It was one of these buttons. There we go.
Of course.
Loot, money, bones, diamonds, bombs.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. Oh, hello, brute. Kick they ass. Oh, we're still fighting. Oh, Baphomet's Rune Blade. What the hell are you? Horrible to look at. I don't even know you did. You died so fast. Bunch of random crap. Knowledge Arcana. The mine shaft has smooth walls, and you can detect the lingering traces of a transmutation spell. Based on these observations, it seems likely that this mine was created through magical means. Interesting.
All right then. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Desna, guide my hand.
Punch the crystal. It's hungry.
I'm on it.
Too late for apologies.
Supersonic hum is messing us all up. And as soon as it wears off, they're dead. Oh my god. What happened, Darren? Why'd you get...
I welcome your company.
You're not like near death from that. You seem to be alright. Watch, you're gonna find a way to make me regret not giving you the super healing spell. Like, I don't want you to die, because you're the only one who has Ray's dead. There you go.
Let's get to the exciting part.
Miners cut this crystalline vein open and picked it clean. Guessing that just lets us go deeper down. We don't want that yet, though. Want to do some fighting.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, hello. Mythic Marauder. Don't like that.
Oh my god!
Stop punching Ember, please. Bump, bump.
Sure.
Like that. The stone wall is covered in small notches and cuts. These pickaxe marks look like they've been here for a while, suggesting that the miners abandoned this cave a long time ago.
Good thinking.
Horrible pit of slime, noted. Help, I'm in trouble. Oh, who will save me? A great reward awaits the hero who rescues me. Yes, a very, very obvious trap. Go away. That's still up, hilariously. Hello? Rock. Fight them! Punch the crystals! Oh my god, stop screaming. Ugh! Regil is petrified. Condition is almost completely death-like. A petrified character is as good as dead. I need to use break enchantment to deal with that. Oh my god, can we stop being, like, stunned forever? Idiots.
Oh my god.
Come on, not like this.
This is very silly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. The demons are less of an issue than the screaming walls. Very annoying. Are you still petrified, or did that get undone? Seems like that got undone. Oh my god, why is... Select. Ground. Move. There you go. Vibrant Dissolver. Light pick. Ultrasound light pick. DC or summon damage equal to its AC. Interesting, but it's a DC of 30, which most things at this point don't care about. Also, none of us use pickaxes, so that's another part.
Skip the pleasantries.
We're gonna need more channeling. We got really messed up. I don't need to use break enchantment. He's fine. How did I get rid of Death's Door again? Restoration Greater. One of us has that. Restoration, heal, raise dead. Who had Greater Restoration? It had to have been Darren, right? Yeah, you do have it. I just don't know where it's hidden on me. There you are. Oh, the other things you had again? Destruction. Instantly delivers damage per caster level. If they... Target's fort save succeeds, they take damage. I like that, just guaranteed damage. I should try using that now and then. Slowly, slowly. Death's door gone. Fantastic.
Please, allow me.
We really don't have a lot of spellcasters around here.
Yeah?
Basically just the one.
I trust you.
Gotta remember to do quick saves, too. The problem of running around with auto combat.
Of course.
You never know if you're gonna hit something that just deletes you. Oh, hello.
Close ranks.
The Fowlers. They're not too bad, little goopy.
All right, then.
Ah, this is how we get down to the goop level. That's fun. Seems like it'll be a semi-important fight, so let's go turn-based. Why, hello there. The Fulsome Queen. Ready to fight? I'm ready to fight. We're gonna fight the heck out of you.
Something I can do?
Up, selecting, and go move. There we are.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
Can't wait to see how this turns out. Hello! The thing in front of you bears a passing resemblance to Nocticula, but even a blind person could not mistake this creature for the Lady of Shadow. The demon's body is an oozing pile of filth and excrement, and it exudes a stench that would make the latrines of a poor house in Elushera smell like a flower shop in comparison. Moreover, this creature sounds nothing like Nocticula. The demon's voice is thick like congealed porridge. Her words slur and slurp together as if they're being stirred by a spoon. Greetings, hero. What are you? The slurping, sloshing sounds of the creature's gleeful laughter makes your stomach grow queasy. The body swells up in smug satisfaction. Mortal, you must think that it is Nocticula who stands before you, but I've deceived you. I'm not her at all, though I'm just as beautiful and powerful. The demon clearly has trouble pronouncing this last word, but she gives it her best attempt. I am the Fulsome Queen, the true mistress of this island. I rule all its caves, caverns, vile cesspools, quicksand pits, as well as its poisoned springs, and plague graves. Everything. Yes, everything here is mine. I am. She pauses, her eyes darting around for inspiration. The Lady of Filth. The demon clearly invented this honorific on the spot, but she seems pleased with her new title. I can smell your powerfulness from here. The demon nods pompously and smacks her lips in satisfaction. Yes, everyone who sees me is impressed with my powerfulness. Since this is your island, do you know what Hepsamira is doing here? The demon smiles flirtatiously. She tries to make her voice sound soft and seductive, but without much success. I know everything, all the secrets, but first you must serve me. Then I will lavish you with my favors. Why do you look like Nocticula? Demon lowers her eyes flirtatiously. She giggles, pleased with herself. I can take on any form, and Nocticula is the most beautiful and perfect creature in all the worlds. That's why I want to be like Nocticula. Filth imitates filth. Trevor smiles grimly. She's a pile of shit, but Nocticula herself is 1,000 times worse. The Lady in Shadow is a nasty piece of work. So why'd you summon me here? The demon grows petulant, her voice whiny like a spoiled princess. I need a knight. I am the Folsom Queen, so I must have knights who will repay my enemies for wronging me. I've been hurt by everyone. It's my island, and they've made me an outcast. They kicked me out of the big wet cave, and they don't respect me at all. Especially that overgrown lizard, that black dragon. He chased me away, mocked me, and tried to eat me. Dragons are nasty. Be a good knight and kill the dragon. Well, there are nasty dragons in the world, of course. This stinking thing has no room to talk. An umbral dragon? I've encountered this beast before. The demon's quarrelsome voice sounds like a bubbling swamp full of poisonous gas. Did she hurt you too? She's hurt me many times. I'm strong, but she has wings, and it hurts when she spits. Kill her. You kill her in my honor. I've killed it already, so it's good. The demon shrieks with delight. You killed her? Did she suffer? A lot? Now I'll take her big stupid bones and throw them at a pit of quicksand. Because they're mine, and the silly lizard is all mine too. And you. I'll reward you. An object begins to move within the filthy belly of the Folsom Queen. There's a squelching sound as she squeezes it out of her like a splinter, and a grimy tube falls onto the floor. Looks like something a wizard would use to store valuable spell scrolls. These scrolls have very powerful spells written on them. I took them from a stupid I created them myself, yes! The Folsom Queen falls silent, her face screwed up as if trying to work out a puzzle. Finally, she beams at you and declares, Since you have served me so bravely and faithfully, you must now go and kill Hepzibah. I will reward you with my powerfulness and give you true bliss. The slimy creature lets out a sickly, slurping sigh of satisfaction. What did Hepzibah do to you? The demon begins to list her sorrows, ticking them off with her fingers. She has hurt me many times. She brought in noisy demons with spiky things. She won't let me eat her yummy slaves. She sits around in my caves like the worst kind of rubbish. She didn't ask permission. Let her die. Die, die, die. Make her dead forever. And kill all her stupid demons, too. They'll definitely be waiting for you. You were very loud when you killed the dragon. The whole island shook. There's a gate in the big tunnel, and the stupid demons will be waiting for you there. Rip their stupid heads off and throw them into a whirlpool. What is Hepzibah doing? I'll tell this to you and no one else. The demon chuckles and begins to whisper conspiratorially. She brought a bunch of tasty slaves here and told them to dig. They are noisy and make the whole island shake. They pound the rocks with their silly iron sticks, and they gather the glowy stones and take them to the main cave. And then they bring lots of demons here, and they all start screaming in pain. First I hunted slaves. They were tasty. But then Hepzibah sent demons with prickly things to hurt me. A large tunnel leads to the main cave, and there's a whole lot of demons there now. Hepzibah is stupid. I'm much smarter than her. I use holes to go wherever I want. I sneaked inside, ate the yummy slaves, and then I dumped their bones into whirlpools. You know a way for me to slip past the guards? The Folsom Queen seems puzzled by your question. She makes confused slurping noises and stares at you in bewilderment. Eventually, however, she bursts out triumphantly. I know! I am the wisest. I immediately thought of a very cunning plan to help you. While the demons are sitting in their big tunnel waiting for you, you're gonna sneak into my hole behind their backs and kill that horned beast. The demon looks extremely pleased with herself. She waves her hand, and a nearby cesspool of filth begins to bubble. The churning liquid slowly recedes, revealing a narrow crevice. The rocks are smeared with a thick layer of mud, and a disgusting stench emanates from the depths. What's at the other end of this passage? The mine where I hunted those yummy slaves. Hepzibah will never expect you to come from there, because she is stupid, and I, the Folsom Queen, am very cunning. Yes, truly, your cunning is beyond compare. The demon's liquid form wobbles and wiggles as she gurgles with laughter. Lords. Yeah, alright. We got a deal. Yes, kill her. Make her suffer. Let her choke on sewage and beg for mercy. Nasty, nasty horde imposter. You know what you should do to her? You should... The demon opens her mouth, but cannot come up with a suitable punishment. She stutters helplessly for a moment. Make her dead forever. Alright, well, bye. The Folsom Queen tries to look regal and impressive, but without much success. She dismisses you with an awkward wave of her hand, disturbing the swarm of flies that hover around her loathsome form. They scatter in all directions with a low buzzing sound. Well, you're a funny, silly creature, huh? What's this loot? Scroll of Cloud Kill. Scroll of Litany of Madness. Scroll of Blasphemy. Scroll of Rift of Ruin. And Overwhelming Presence. No one knows... Level 9. Yeah, no one knows this one yet. What's this one? A creature that fails to save against the spell falls prone to the ground and prostrates itself before you, believing it bows before a divine presence. Each creature that is considered to be helpless for the duration of the spell. Every round on its turn, the target of the spell may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. This is a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. A creature that recovers from the spell early after being affected by it for at least one round takes 1d6 points of wisdom drain and is staggered for 1d4 rounds. Jeez. And even being staggered can't move or act. Or can move or act, but not both. Even if they fail the save, that's a really good one. But we don't really have anyone who can cast that, I don't think. Quick save, go. Oh yeah, I guess that's that was to get to the lower levels, but now we're sneaking through the shit pit. Incredible. It is very smelly here. Did we get affected by stink? You'd think we would after going through that, but I guess not. Hi. Master, save us! We're dying here! Well, they're going to be dying a lot more soon. Go forth! Kill. Shearers have nothing on us. Freedom at last! Are you to kill the demons? We can help. We know the tunnels around here. We'll make those monsters pay! If it weren't for you, we would have died in these damn mines. Well, hey, glad to have the help.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Oh shit, we all leveled up. Oh my god, we all leveled up. Oh shit, Trevor, you're at death's door. How did I not notice this? Whoops.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
That could have been unfortunate. Pop one of these on you. Excellent. Oh boy, here comes the leveling. Thankfully, at least most of them are automated. Alright. What's your automatic upgrade? You get... Armored Hulk level 7. Gains damage reduction. Subtract 1 damage from everything they take. Weapon or natural attack. Okay, so you just have DR1. That's fine. I don't hate that. Bunch of stuff to your stats. And you picked up the dodge feat. +1 dodge bonus to AC. Sure, why not? What about you, Regil? What are you getting? Armigear, level 7. Oh, because you already maxed out Hell Knight. Armor training gets higher. Max. Armor check penalty goes down. Dex bonus goes up. In addition, can also move at normal speed wearing medium armor. At 7th level, which you're at, fighter can move his normal speed wearing heavy armor. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Can't cast spells. You get more attacks and stuff. Double Slice. Your offhand weapon, while dual wielding, strikes with greater power. Add your strength bonus to damage rolls made with your offhand weapon. Normally you only add half of it. You don't have a lot of strength, though. You're a dex fighter. I forget if you have an ability that makes the dex apply the damage instead. Hopefully it does, otherwise, what on earth? Espionage expert, level 17. You picked a dodge, I see. Well, you don't really get anything this level, huh? I guess you get more abilities. That's fine. Yeah, not the most interesting level up. Darren, what about you? Ooh, another level and you get level 9 spells. You're getting improved initiative. Fine, I guess. More stats. You've also got some spells. You've got... Well, you already had Restoration Greater. Weird. I don't know why it's showing that since you already got it. Is it Angelic Aspect? I guess maybe that's the new one? I'm not going to question this. Oh yeah, new spell was Angelic Aspect Greater. Lasts for... I mean, actually, you're level 17. That's 17 minutes. That's not bad. I could probably put that on a regular buff. DR10 Evil, immunity to acid and cold, resistance to electricity and fire. Wow. Bonus to save against poison, protective aura as a supernatural ability. Oh, so you just have that angel thing that all the angels I've been summoning have. You know, that's good enough. I'm gonna put that on an auto for you. Wherever that is. Spellbook. Angelic Aspect Greater. There you go. I'm gonna have you use that on yourself for normal buff. Ember. You got basically nothing. Okay. That's fine. Your next level up will be cool, though. Knowledge and stuff. Skill focus persuasion. You get a +3 to all skill checks to perform persuasion. But why? You're not the party head. You don't talk to people. What a weird thing to give her. How does that help me at all? I mean, I guess it's thematic for her, but still. And you've got a new spell, Heal. I don't hate that, because now you can get rid of a whole bunch of this other nonsense. Blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, exhausted, fatigued, nauseated, ability damage. Very cool. And then there was me. What am I gonna do? Oh, shit! I got the highest level of my summon monster! Oh, cool. I can summon multiple monadic divas, which is really good, because I excel best when I have multiple of them. But now I can summon a Gale Azeta? I don't know what that is. We'll find out, I suppose. What are we doing? More lore. Sports, persuasion, obviously. I guess mobility. Oh god, you're gonna have to make me... You're gonna have me looking through feats now. Eesh. What do I even grab? When making a trip, add my dex. Spell focus DC. Raider trip. You can make free attacks on foes you knock down. +2 to checks to trip. I don't think I do the tripping, though. I needed to get trip for my summons, but not for me. Point blank shot, weapon focus. Plus on perception. Proficient with heavy armor. Or I could do an armor focus. I've already got medium armor acquired, so I don't think I need any of that. Every time I miss because of concealment, I can re-roll the miss chance percentile. I might want to do that because so many things have blur. Like, it's really annoying. Evasion, trickery, use magic. Spell. Dirty trick. Dodge. Yeah, it's been so long I don't remember which of these are actually useful to me. Bunch of meta magic that I never end up using. Once per round, when you normally be hit with an attack from a ranged weapon, not including spell effects, natural attacks, or massive ranged weapons, you can deflect it so that you take no damage. If you had the deflector as feet, you must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. I don't hate that, actually. Mounted combat is also probably pretty good. Mount is hit in combat, I can attempt a mobility skill check to negate the hit. The hit is negated if your mobility check is greater than the attack roll, which... not likely. I don't even know what my ability skill check is, but it's probably not high enough to make that worthwhile. Skill focus, spell penetration, hour shields. You gain pounce in your Kitsune form. Hilarious. And a bunch of things missing prerequisites. Well, let me get missile shield, because I like that. Normally be hit with a ranged weapon, deflect it. I can just do that automatically. If I would normally be hit. Yeah, I like automatically not being hit by stuff. More spells, they're level 3, so I really don't care. Resist energy communal, I suppose. Level 6 spell. Trucing communal. I don't hate that. Overwhelming presence. Oh, I can just do the overwhelming presence. That's kind of fun. Affected by spell resist, but I can still stagger them. That does seem like a very Cherry Gumo pick. You're a bunch of damage and a bunch of effects. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That sounds fun. Now I've got all the new summon stuff. And Pit! Pit, you get to level up. You also get a feat. Obviously your athletics and perception. What feat do I give dog? Were there any, like, armor ones I cared about? Pretty sure you can already use... Yeah, you can use heavy barding. Threat range is doubled. That's not bad. More chances for him to bite. Dodge. Condition that makes you lose your dex bonus to AC. Also makes you lose benefits of his feat. Great fortitude. Lot of options. Lots and lots of options. I think I like improved critical. Because I can pick the bite. I think that's all you do, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure all you do is bite. But I don't remember offhand. Oh, wait. Natural 20 is always a threat. Some weapons need greater. 18 to 20, you still need to make a successful hit to score a threat. Right. That I remember that now. You can increase threat range, but increasing threat range doesn't matter. Like, if you crit on a 19, you still need to actually hit their AC. You only guaranteed hit on a 20, so that's actually not as useful. Like, you have a really high to hit, but our issue has been with other enemies. Confirming crits is higher. Demoralize foes. I guess blind fight. An invisible attacker gets no advantage related to hitting you in melee. Sure. I have a blind fighting dog. The dog can smell ye. Ye got no chance. Do a save after all that, because that took like 3 years. Oh, that's back to the gloop zone. Don't care about that. Glad to help out these lads, though.
I sense something.
Ooh. Hey, was that it? 10 gold isn't really worth pointing out at this point. Oh wait, no, there's something else there. That's a bit better. Remove fear, carpet, moonstone, gold ingot. Those is alright.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Oh god. I'm gonna go turn-based on this because I really hate these stupid crystals. Got knocked off your dog. Well, time to summon this thing. See what the hell this does. The Gahil Azeta. Aren't you fancy looking? Holy, you have a very big aura. Hello. 215, 13, you're half elf. 30 AC, bunch of spell resist. See, invisibility is pretty nice. Gaze. In humanoid form, its gaze attack slays evil creatures of 5 hit die or less. Will DC negates. Shaken if successful. Non-evil and evil creatures with more than 5 hit die must succeed a DC 18 will save or become shaken. Creature that saves against its gaze is immune to that particular gaze effect for 24 hours. It's mind affecting. Save DCs are charisma based. Wow. Choose negative penalty to gain dodge to AC, sure. Inspire rage. Spell magic, divine power. Imbue yourself with strength and skill in combat. What is this, level 4? Okay, so you get some bonuses. Chain lightning, yeah. Light ray. Its light rays have a range of 300 feet. It bypasses all damage reduction and deals 2d12 damage. Not affected by spell resist. That's just free damage then. Interesting. How much health do these things have, anyways? Quite a bit. Well, why don't you try a light ray? Sure. What's your other stuff? You laugh a lot. Holy Aura, a bunch of stuff I gave you. Permanent Gaze, Summon Tactics. Sure. 4 hits with a longsword that deals some damage. That's not bad, but I feel like we'd want more than that. A bunch of hits from the other guys. Oh, keep attacking. Right. Dazed, dazed, dazed and confused. What are these things? They're neutral, so that sucks.
I will rip them in halves.
They're just making noises. It's all very annoying. I think I have an effect that can help with this. Rejuvenating miraculous magic. Because I don't actually know what this effect is. What is it they're doing? DC 22 fort save or be stunned for 1 round. One that saves can't be affected by the same creature subsonicon for 24 hours. It is sonic and mind affecting. Permanent freeze as well. Okay. Spell save of DCs. You get exhausted. Sonic damage. You'd think they'd be weak to sonic damage. No, I guess not. Do I have a way to just get rid of the stunned effect? Spell curse or effect? I don't know. No, actually, now I'm remembering Pathfinder. I don't think there's any way to deal with stunned. Like, it just happens. Don't like that. Tell you what I do like, though, is a whole bunch of these guys. Slap the stupid crystals, break them up.
I will crush them.
Excellent. Half the party just doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate. But I mean, what can you do? Look at that one, just for the sake of getting it active. Break them up. Enough of that nonsense. Taking your mithril.
Doors.
Get stuck on stuff. Come on. Shame I can't just put the summons in the marching order.
Of course.
Oh, hi! Dig faster, you're here to work. The mistress didn't buy you at the flesh market so you could sit around and eat free gruel. That's a Baylor. Who's there? An intruder? Look, it's fresh meat. Whoever kills him gets a double ration of gruel. Yeah, we'll see about
I'm
that.
sure they mean us no harm, right?
Not even a named one. It's just a Baylor. We're just dealing with that now. Just Baylors outright. Sheesh. I mean, at least we can hit him now. I still hate the death throws. That's the biggest problem. It's not killing them. It's the problem after they're dead. 100 points of damage. DC 33 reflex save to take half. 100 damage. To be fair, that doesn't actually kill any of our people outright, which is good. I just still don't like it. Time for many bites. Good lords. That Ivu can half kill a Baelor in one round is hilarious.
Make your peace.
Bye!
Disappear.
Oh, I'm still not on back of dog. Delay to after me. Knocked off by those stupid crystals. Alright, Incubus. Hello. Get surrounded, idiot. Takes an attack of opportunity from 4 angels. Almost dies immediately. Well done. Get him. Goodbye. Ah, we can auto the rest of it, probably. Rip Minotaurs. Unholy Longsword. Random crap. Baelor only had an Unholy Longsword on him. You'd think a Baelor of all things would have more drops.
Let the duel commence.
Get him. Well done. Runeblade, a tough Baelor. I'll believe it when I see it. We're actually making those reflex saves, which is kind of nice. Would actually like for us to rest. Some of us are getting pretty banged up. What about the Devas? Do you have a healing? Oh, you do, actually. I don't know if it's any good, but...
Hoxie, yes!
100's not bad.
Hoxie, yes! Hoxie, yes!
Nice. Conquer with a bunch of spells. That probably... Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm guessing that just leads to where we were. Yeah, we would have had to fight them outright if we had gone that way. 2 paths
then.
here. A little bit of a save.
Sure.
Hi. Guardian Minotaur, some salamanders. Give him what for? Get tripped immediately. Tries not to fall. Trips. Falls a lot. Instruction, protection of the law, good.
Something is not right here.
Disarm it.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Excellent.
I finished here. Is there more?
Oh, blasphemy. Heal. Akukri. Remains contain traces of divine power. The demons did not merely sacrifice this person to Baphomet, they tore them to shreds. All that's left of the body is a few scattered bones. Well, it still makes a good resting point for us. Let's camp up. No, if it lets me. Good. Auto is probably fine. I imagine we do want a night watch up. I'm doing the protective rights. Plus 36, that's guaranteed. Weakens the growth of corruption. Camouflage. That might work. We might have to fight. Actually, no, if that's a DC 50, that's probably a guaranteed fail, actually. Well, then. Let's at least make a good food, then. Fast healing, saves, spells, AC. Cooking bonus to AC. I don't hate that. Attack and damage rolls, all skill checks, and saving throws. Wow. +4 on concentration. DC of all spells. HP per day. I like the Demon Slayer suit. +23 chance. DC 33. We'll give it a try. We can actually... Well, we can do high-level scrolls, but we don't have anyone who can actually do that. Use healing spells and all that. Begin resting.
You're so pretty, but I'll never be like that. It's a little sad, I guess.
For anyone with a heart, you will always be far more beautiful than me, little one.
Oh shit! We actually succeeded at the camouflage somehow. It has a DC 50, so I don't know how that works, but... Alright. Failed at making the soup, though. That's sad. Disappointed by our lack of soup. Y'all are not soup-oriented. We just can't soup it up. We're soupant. But I think midnight's a perfectly fine place to stop for now. I've got my memory back. I'm remembering more how to play this game. We'll be back for more of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do two different kinds of games, or I might just like try to blast through this one. We'll see, because it is the game that never ends. But you know, and I'll also keep trying to do what I've been doing and doing more of the combats automated or whatever the term is, free time rather than turn-based, because the fights go so much faster when they're not turn-based. But some of them you really have to turn on turn-based, otherwise you just get decimated. Like the stupid rock crawler things. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and sticking around. All those that did, Discord's where it always is. Probably I'll just do more of this. We'll see. And on Monday we got Night Rain. So until then.